Talent Search and Development Manager at Placement International. I am super excited to do this webinar today with Pier 66 Resort, which is an amazing and legendary property. We will be here today with Anna Vesierka from the Pier 66 team, and she will be giving you exciting details about what they can offer and the property and the opportunities she can have. While we wait for a few more people to join, let us know in the comments where you are tuning in from and if you have ever visited South Florida and Fort Lauderdale. And of course, please give a warm welcome to our special guest, Anna, which is super happy to meet with you as well. So, hi Anna, how are you?
Good afternoon. Where I am, it's good afternoon, but welcome everyone. Pleasure to meet you all. My name is Anna. I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager here at Pier 66. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope this presentation would be a nice addition to the Placement International of beautiful hotels and resorts that they're representing. And we're hoping that you're going to find us attractive and you would be willing to apply and start the journey with us.
I'm sure people will be super excited to join when they will learn about this amazing property and legendary one. So before we dive in, this property originally opened in the 60s. But it has been fully renovated and it reopened its door very lastly. Today we are very excited to learn more about the property itself and the career opportunities. So I will let Anna give you a quick introduction and presentation, and then we will have a Q&A for you to be more aware of the opportunities.
Thank you so much, Claire. First of all, I just want to make sure that everyone can see the screen. So this is Pier 66 our resort. We're located in Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to start actually first with a quick video just for you to see the property, and then I will be answering some questions. Sorry. My apologies for that. Well, perfect. Thank you. Claire, do you have any questions for me?
Yes, sure. So we were able to see the movie, but we didn't hear anything. So just to know a little bit more, we can see and feel that this property is truly amazing and one of a kind. So what is the story and vision behind the Pier 66 Resort?
Perfect. So yes, so when it comes to the Pier 66, as you mentioned, we opened in 1965. And very quickly, the resort then became a landmark here at Fort Lauderdale. Unfortunately, we had a Hurricane Irma that came in 2017 and destroyed the property. And this is the year when our current owners decided to purchase the whole complex with the marina and just to do the very thorough renovation, which took 7 years, and we were open in January. And the vision is to basically bring the landmark back again to life, but still we want to make it a place of beautiful destination. So we have a marina, we have a membership clubs, and we have the resort. So we want to make it a lifestyle of a living, but we still want to look into the back of the history and bring the historic spirit with it.
Great. We can see how beautiful it seems to be. So what kinds of roles are you currently looking for, especially for the J1 program?
So we are having 3 different divisions that we're looking for. We're looking for the Culinary Department, Food and Beverage, and Rooms Division. When it comes to the Culinary Department, we're looking for passionate professionals that will be interested in learning more about the pastry, different cuisines, and as well, we have a bakery on site. So there is a lot of different things that you can learn on the property. And we're focused on bringing talent who's excited and to want to be part of this high-end dining concepts that we have. Similar for food and beverage, the same thing as we have 10 restaurants on site. There is plenty of opportunities to grow. So our food and beverage internship, you would be rotating, doing different things in different beautiful venues. Sometimes you might have beautiful views. Your office will be beautiful, like you can see in front of the pool, or some restaurants with the deck. But we have 2 fine dining restaurants. We have a pool operations. We have a breakfast restaurants, and we have our famous Pier Top available as well, just with rotating restaurant slash bar. So every 66 minutes, it takes a full rotation.
This is probably the most exciting and amazing things to do when visiting Pier 66. I guess everybody are going there. And for rooms division,
Yes.
yeah.
So the same thing, we are aiming to become very, hopefully within the next few years, a 5-star Forbes property. So we are focused on our luxury clients. So we're looking at the rooms division, different roles from frontline, like front desk agents, concierges, VIP specialists. We have a lot of VIP guests visiting our property. And as well, we're looking as well, if you're interested maybe in the housekeeping side, we're looking for the housekeeping supervisors to work there as well. So the full round experience of the rooms division you will have if you're going to join us.
And are you only looking for people with previous experience, or are you open to candidates willing to learn?
No, not necessarily. You don't have previous experience. We're looking for people who have a great attitude, that they're excited about hospitality, wanting to learn a lot of things, because I'm gonna be honest, it's not always very easy here. But if you strive to make yourself better and you love hospitality, that's all what we're looking for. We want to make sure that you are happy here as well on site with us, but we want you to make sure that you're aware that you're going to be learning a lot.
And what do you value most in your team members? What will be the great advantage for a candidate to apply?
So we are definitely want to make sure that you're a passionate person. So if you have anything that you're passionate about, please definitely mention it on the interview and on your resume. We, of course, would like you to do a little bit of a research of Pier 66. So if I ask you some questions, that you are aware of where you're coming, where at least we are located, and what is our vision, like that we want to be a luxury destination. As well, I love to have candidates who are passionate about hospitality per se. So even if you don't have an experience, but if you volunteered in some, I don't know, events, anything that you were able to do during maybe your studies, that's absolutely a plus. And we want to make sure that you are ready for a change, leaving your country and working somewhere else. It is always a challenge. So we just want to make sure that you're ready for it, because right is going to be your first time outside of your home country, outside from your family.
Speaking about the location, for those who are not familiar with Fort Lauderdale, can you give us a little bit more about the city, I don't know, the
Absolutely, absolutely. So Fort Lauderdale, we're just located a little bit north of Miami, so we're like a very neighboring city. And when it comes to Fort Lauderdale, it's called the Venice of America. So there is beautiful canals, as you can see as well on the picture here, with a lot of boats and yachts passing by. So we have a year-round sunshine. Even in the winter time, it's can sometimes be really, really warm. So as well, we have quite a huge culture. We have a lot of different dining scenes. So if you are in food and beverage, even if you cannot, if you here on property, you're not satisfied with what we have with 10 restaurants, you can explore outside. And we have beautiful beaches, nature parks, outdoor activities. So you can do like paddle boarding, boating, biking, kayaking. And as well, as you know, we are not far away from Everglades. So if you want to see some more of nature, like alligators, that's absolutely you can do as well.
And is it easy, for example, to go for the day in Miami if they want to visit or to explore
Yes,
the
yes,
city?
absolutely. There is different ways that you can get there, of course, like Uber and Lyft, but there is as well a Bright Line train that can take you there. So it shouldn't take you more than 40 minutes to go downtown to Miami, and you can enjoy your whole day there.
Yeah, I went there and I really appreciate it. It was very nice. Um, in regards to the offer and the benefits, can you give us a little bit more about what you can offer to the candidates when they arrive and during their training, what benefits you can give them?
Absolutely. So we provide you first of all, you get the uniforms. We have complimentary meals on site in our cafeteria. As well, you get complimentary parking. So if some people might be using a scooter, bicycles, or maybe cars, the parking is complimentary for you. We offer you the first 5 days of accommodation upon your arrival, so you don't need to worry about it. For the first 5 days. And as well as we are part of the Coral Tree Hospitality, we have a special discount for our employees in our own outlets and as well on other properties of the Coral Tree. So if you're gonna come and join us and you want to see a little bit more outside of Fort Lauderdale, Coral Tree have a lot of properties around the US that you can actually visit with the discounted price.
Thank you for that. So what advice would you give to the students coming from all over the world and wanting to join your team?
So my biggest piece of advice it will be, as I mentioned before, your passion, be authentic, and show willingness to learn. If you're applying and you're looking into on your resume, put on some transferable skills, focus on your some past experiences, as I in some volunteering job. If you have anything that can relate to the luxury service, attention to details, and guest engagement, that'll be great because this is what we're looking for. Show that you can that you're open-minded and eager to learn. And as I mention any trainings as well, because those are important. So we know that's something you have learned that maybe, you don't think of it much, but we will definitely look into you and do your research. Check us out, go on our website. see what restaurants we have, see, for example, how many rooms I have. Just those little information shows us that you actually have an interest in the property.
Another question who came out of my mind, is Spanish something mandatory or something you would appreciate when trying to join your team, or it's not?
Not a mandatory, but definitely a plus. So we have a lot of visitors from Latin America and Europe, and Spanish is one of the languages that they actually talk a lot. So yes, if you speak Spanish, excellent. It's definitely a plus on your resume because we know that you can become more personable with people from Latin America and you can speak to them in their own language. However, it's not a must. This is not something that it's our main focus on. So if you don't speak Spanish, I don't think that we're not gonna hire you. As I said, if you have a wonderful personality and you are always smiling and attentive, that's all what really we're looking for.
Great. And finally, what excites you most about being part of the Pier 66 team?
So what really drove me into this property is that I can be part of shaping the future of this icon. So this is something that I've never been a part of a property that's just opened up. And this is very exciting for me that we're not only preserving the legendary legacy, but also we're bringing the modern flavor to it, and everything we kind of like restarting from the scratch. So this is something that's most exciting for me here, that I am part of building a new legacy here at Fort Lauderdale.
I definitely need to visit.
Yes,
and to come
absolutely,
for a
Claire.
weekend.
Please come. We'd love to give you a tour and invite you for lunch in one of our beautiful outlets.
Yes, especially during the winter in New York. I would
Yes,
come to
yes, you need to go and warm up a little bit.
exactly. So Anna, do you have something else to add? Something you would like to share that we did not mention?
I just want to make sure that when you do the interviews with me, please be yourself. Don't be stressed. I'm not here. I'm not gonna bite you. But I just want to see through yourself. So just show me your best. And definitely, we're a big property. We're aiming to have every year around 30 J1 interns on site. So you're never gonna be alone. You're gonna have someone from outside of US as well on the property, and just be open for a change and exploring something new.
Yes, always being natural is the best.
Yes.
So thank you so much, Anna, for sharing this insight and giving us a behind the scene look at Pier 66 exciting future. Thank you to everyone who joined us today. We hope that you found this session inspiring and that you will consider your next step at Pier 66. So if you are interested in joining the team, do not wait and please apply. Donc, to learn more and apply, visit our website, www.placement-international.com, or contact us directly at info@placement-int.com. And also don't forget to follow us on our social media for updates and future live events. Thank you once again for being there. Thank you again, Anna. And we hope to get very strong candidates for you and see them soon at the property.
Thank you so much, Claire.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you, Anna. Bye.